frankly very expensive.
Yes.
It took a long time. The guy tried to tell me to get on a train, but I don't like trains.
Please,
How many things do I got to sign?
the contract.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
I just signed for them.
Yes, you can do it. Can you please get your cell phone and
Cool.
do the
All right, guys, let's take a look at the QQ. Omar, can you close the door? Because I'll be,
here there's a lot of ladies.
ladies.
Beautiful ladies. 10 beautiful ladies.
Hi, 10 of them.
They are
Yeah.
French, but they are very loud. That's why I'm angry for. Bravo.
They're French and loud. Okay. They can fit 10 people in a 2-bedroom place.
Yes,
Yeah.
2 rooms.
Two
One
rooms.
is for 6 people, one is for 5.
Oh, so
Then
maybe a couple of them will stay here.
go ahead. Did you get the Wi-Fi?
I should have done that first.
All right, guys, we got a small gap up in the market. I'm not sure if this thing holds because, we still have, we have NVIDIA earnings out. We got a big gap down on that. And then we have the Fed tomorrow. So I think we probably, it feels like we're going to still be chopping around. I think we'll have to play some of these semiconductors and, play it by ear on what's going on. Is the net okay?
Wow. Go ahead. Bravo. Okay. Yeah.
Good. All right, cool. Let's take a look at the earnings plays besides NVIDIA. I think one thing that's happening with this market is because it has been a little bit, sideways the last 3 days. And that was expected, due with the Fed coming out and the big drop on Monday. Having these kind of inside days is, pretty much the norm now that we've broken under these moving averages. But I think what's going to happen is like, we want to really play like market dependent. We don't want to play the market dependent plays. We want to think about, sectors, news, and then themes, right? So like yesterday, there was some themes out in alternative energy and battery names. So you saw names like CHPT and some of these things going. You saw runs in solar, big run in actually run. And then you had some other solars that were going. So these are like sector related plays. You can see this ENPH could break out like really any day. This is basically a relative strength play and a breakout play and an earnings play and a sector play all at once. That's really that's probably the type of play that we want to get into. So let's add some of these bad boys in.
My phone.
Yeah. So him.
What's wrong? We already signed everything.
No. It's like the same. It's the
All right,
same
let's
as
take
the
a look
other
at these earnings plays. We got snow popping up here. Looks like we've got some upgrades and
Or maybe
fresh news. We got Snowflake reports wider loss. The surge in revenue beats expectations. Shares soar. Hey, this is first pullback on this. This is probably our bread and butter right here.
Can't go back.
Let's add this to the list. I
You
like
have
this
to
one a
walk.
lot.
Another time.
Want me to do it again?
Yeah.
DXLG post Q2 revenue versus street estimates. Ooh, so this is about $8 million beat. Not much volume on this. This is one of those ones we come back to in a little bit.
That would be
Frey Battery enters into partnership with HANA Technology to develop automation solutions for Norwegian plant. This also doesn't do that much liquidity. It normally does about 1 million shares a day. It might be one of those ones we have to watch it for a little bit and see, if the liquidity comes in. Like I keep, just see if it starts to show up on your liquid gainer scan in the morning. And if it does, then, we could probably play this, but I don't know if it has the liquidity for us just yet. Butt plug. So this is, look at this. We've got all these green hydrogen deal favors alternative energy. We want to play these names basically. Let's add all these battery plays. F cell is another one. So we got Frey, plug, F cell. All of those look good.
To confirm your consent.
Home.
It goes to him. Do you have? It's arrive at your email or your SMS.
6-digit.
Oh, What's going on? How come there's so many rules here? 438818.
Wait. 4, 3.
8818. 18. Ooh, gonna do man, you know what? This is probably up too many days in a row now. It's a big remount. Did anybody see?
Yeah.
It's not news today.
So what time do you have to leave on the last day? Oh,
Not too late.
yes. So 10 o'clock is the latest.
10 o'clock?
Yeah.
What if we're hungover?
We will
What
be.
you have to do, if you want to leave your luggage downstairs at the lobby,
Mm.
10 o'clock you put at the lobby, leave this key here in the apartment,
Oh.
take this key with you, and then bring back whatever you want.
Anybody see any news on this bad boy?
So I will put 10 o'clock. Can you come here downstairs? I will show you if you
Nah,
want
too many days in a row.
to
BLDP, this is another battery play. Add all these.
downstairs, okay?
YouTube. So there's some China stuff happening too. Maybe see Billy.
I will.
Let's add a couple of these. We can add Baba and Billy
Let's go downstairs.
because they're not up as many days in a row.
Let's go downstairs. I will show you where it's looking down.
Oh. Here for you. Thank you.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Hey, where do we go to?
Supermarket
No, like to
drink.
yeah.
Give me
to
your, I
meet
will
some
give me,
ladies.
give me your number.
517
I think we all have to go far because that's good.
974.
Wait for a moment. Oh,
I do Beaky. I think we keep playing Beaky too. 517 9. Oh, you got to put the 1 in front of it.
yes.
Okay.
517
974
974
1480.
1480. Okay. So what you have to do, wait. If you go down there to the right and get down, you have to go to San Calisto, which is the very best spritz.
Okay.
You know? I will
San
text you
Calisto.
everything. So
Okay.
I will not bother you now.
Oh, yeah.
I will text you everything. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm coming with
Google. Hey,
What is it?
how old are these girls that are upstairs? They're not old ladies, right?
It's
you. No, I saw them. They're not. They're under the house.
not your taste
What do you mean not my taste?
because you want, but they are all sexy. So,
Okay.
so you will meet at the stairs. Okay?
I'm just saying he doesn't like sex. I mean,
Thank you so much.
Bye.
We have done the
Baba, let's add that. Or HYLN, this is a battery hydrogen plate 2. All right, so we see a theme. We want batteries, alternative energy, possibly electric cars. Tesla has a split today. So this will be probably in play 2. Now, the last few times we've seen some splits in like Amazon and some of those, they did fade off. Not necessarily that day, but they did fade off. But the market conditions were a little bit different. Amazon was over here. So it ran up in anticipation split, and then it rolled back over. But the market conditions were a little bit different. I think we put Tesla on the watch list and just see. Let's see what goes downtown Julie Brown on this. Maybe we catch a fade. Plugs announced and use it Amazon so many fucking times too. I don't know if it's the same one or a different one. Dun, 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 dun. KSQ. Hey, I like this one. Look, if the market bounces, you've got a couple days of rounding here. I mean, this is your prime time location this is really a prime time location to catch a bounce if the market bounces. Let's keep that stock on the line. CLH. So guys, let's take a look at oil real quick, because oil stocks have still been in play. We had basically an inside day in oil, a little bit of a dump off, and then a trend into the close. So, you know, we are slightly overbought on this. I wouldn't say slightly, we're actually very overbought on oil, but we are remounting over the 50-day moving average over here. You know, that's going to be something. So we had some inside days on, right, Indo. What I mean by inside days, right, when you get that wide ranging candle, you get inside day, and then, you know, oftentimes, right, the next day, if you take out that opening range from 2 days ago, you can get a little bit of juice. Nerve. Where do we add this at? Like 6 yesterday? That fucked that up. This is probably a candidate for a red to green. I'd keep that on watch too. So I think Indo, Nerve, both candidates for red to green. USA does not move as good. I mean, we'd set some alerts if we get close to like 5:30. This looks like maybe something you could do. It is a little bit of a grinder due to the high float. Like, I wonder if it's more of a swing trade. The ATR is like $1.26. You can play it. Just don't, if you buy it up 60 cents, remember that you only have 60 more cents, basically, right? If you buy it up, if it spikes up, say 20 cents, then you only got 40 cents left. So you got to be careful on the ATRs on those. I think we stick with these. Ooh. What a pump. So somebody fucking pumped this up and then threw this back down on the earnings, huh? Shit. We could probably add that. ANF, if you don't mind trading some retails, these are okay. Burlington Coat Factory. This one actually will have range. If you see here on the ATR, it's 10 points. It doesn't have that much liquidity just yet. So I don't think it's like a grade A setup. But if we do see something set up on that, like we can add that and even Splunk here. These are the kind of earnings plays that we do want to take part in. ANF, Peloton. Let's see here. This one's on the 200-day moving average. Will be a little bit more tricky. CRM, nasty too. You know, this is one of the reasons I kind of wonder if the market's really going to hold up on this green. You've got this fucking, all these stocks getting fucking shemangled over here. I mean, 7% move on CRM. That's pretty good, right? NVIDIA only down 2%. But I do think we want to play NVIDIA. I would add, I'd add that to the 6 windows there. I think this plug is going to be plug is thick. We want to let this thing pull back, but it usually whenever it's announced these Amazon deals like 10 different times, and they usually do have follow through on those days. Chunk. These are all inverse ETFs. Let's narrow this list down here real quick. So I think snow is also top of the list here. So we want to give ourselves a little bit of snow action. This Fitch is an awesome day 2 play. You had where do we even have this? And we had this for the ORB yesterday and got a pretty good spike and then came back to the VWAP. And you can see here now you're doing a little bit of marination. If this thing takes out 10, I think that's going to be probably a good spot. I think we want to put that on the second 6 windows and then make snow more of a priority. And then we got Fitch. I think Nerve for the day 2, right? They had the news with Stevie Cohen and you got a little bit of a weak open. Then we want to do Indo. We got Husa. Then we want to add in all these battery plays like BLDP, F cell. And then we want to keep a list of Chinas. I think we're ready to fucking shred. I get rid of all these superfluous ones. And settle down the list like CRM, SPLK, Burl. You can put that on a third window. So I keep the shorts on like a third window. So if you need shorts, then you go in and where you got Burl, SPLK, you got ANF. Yeah. Yeah. CRM. Good. CRM. And then let's add a China, a couple of these Chinas, Beaky, Baba. That's the list I'm sticking to it. What do we miss? All right, so let's drag these. Yeah, I'm on the laptop. I got these little Dell USB monitors. They're really nice. They have their own little stand on them. I can fit both USB monitors and my laptop and two iPads in my Tumi. I got like a Tumi backpack. It's super thin and fits all in there. Two iPads, two monitors, two computers. Probably overdid it, but you can never have too much gear. All right, that's the list. And we can add Peloton too. We need some shorts. Baba, SPLK. And then, yeah, you know what? This I don't know what goes on with this Peloton because it's in a weird location. Like it's just gonna gap down right into yesterday's range, basically. So who fucking knows? Probably a leave alone. Yo, Yosef, what up, baby? Oh, Dennis, we've been in Italy the last few weeks. Junk. Hey, this GCT did have a little bit of momentum yesterday. CVNA, but I think all these are kind of dead cat bouncy. Probably leave those alone. Watch these oils, though. Oil stocks are not going to be giving it up. And then also the theme in alternative energy is not going to be over either. Good. Let's do this. Oh, I stole a bunch of Nest gas from the hotel. I wonder where I stuck them. Huh? You'd think these ladies are we got to be a call as soon as those ladies leave. Oh, it's all okay. Working. Huh? Well, that's true. I mean, let's be honest. Whatever.